If God creates something, if he's God, and he is God, then whatever he decides to create, it must manifest at that moment. Right? It must become at that moment. Are y'all following me here? I'm having to do a little teaching, preaching, but if he speaks a chair into existence, then a chair must happen. If he speaks human into existence, then a human must happen. But some way, somehow, he speaks the heavens and earth into existence, but then darkness, then doesn't stop right there. It says darkness was upon the face of the deep, and it says that there was void, that it was without form, it was without void. So then we have to submit to the idea that when God creates his best work, there is some level of processing involved. My God. So you don't just become, you are processed into full manifestation. Now that processing we see it in Genesis chapter number 1, verse number 1, and Genesis chapter 1, verse number 2, that somehow God created, and the way he created was not particularly with his hands, but the way he created on the outset was with his mind. So then heaven and earth in verse number 1 was on the mind of God, and whatever's on the mind of God is just in limbo until he speaks or until he moves, which brings existence or manifestation into what's on his mind. I want you to just start right here. Mantala mashandala bakandaya. I want you to just start right here and look at your neighbor. Say, I'm on the mind of God. Look at the neighbor behind you. Say, I'm on the mind of God. So when I'm on the mind of God, it doesn't mean I instantaneously become all that I'm supposed to be. There is some level of processing involved. Just prophesy with your body and say, God is processing me. God is put in the atmosphere. God is processing me. When you are being processed, you will lose some things. When you are being processed, you will lose some people. When you are being processed,